What's up, everyone? It is Jason, and welcome back to my channel. I'm grateful that you are here, and in this video, I want to share with you a couple of things to think through if you're a DJ finding yourself leaning on music that you seem to keep on recycling event after event. If you're a DJ that's getting bored, if you're a DJ that's not leveling up your events, I am making this video for you. I've been in this industry doing events and playing all different types of parties for a long time. And over my journey as a DJ, as a business owner, I've not only witnessed and seen people get stale and unmotivated and lose interest in the art form of being a DJ, but I've seen them kind of just cruise through. I think one thing that has allowed me to stay in the game and allowed me to continue to climb and to stay really motivated is not just always staying a student of the craft, it's constantly looking to evolve as a DJ, as my performances, my mixes, my music, and everything in between. I'm always looking for new tools, new ways of doing things, and I always try to listen and just be involved in our industry however I can. I've made this channel to help people get better, whether it be in business or performance. And this is more of a performance feature video, but I think it has its place. And I think there are DJs that could be watching this someday, somewhere, that could value greatly from what I'm about to share with you. So I thought out and kind of wrote down 2 or 3 different things that I do to keep my event super fresh. And I'm hoping this benefits you, your business, and your future if you're a DJ looking to do this for a long period of time. Before I get into it, if you find value in this video, I'd be grateful if you smash the thumbs up button down below. I'd also be grateful if you have a question, a comment, or whatever, throw it in the comments underneath this video. I read all of them. I try to interact with everyone I possibly can, and I am just grateful that you are here. I've been trying to build this community, this channel, for now a little while, and it's been super rewarding to see how some of these videos have helped people in different ways. And I really enjoy some of the back and forth communication I have with you all in the comments. So that is my PSA before I dive into this. So keeping music relevant, keeping music evolving, keeping your events, your sets fresh and fun is really what this video is all about. I think that there's a couple things that I do that I want to share with you here that I think could help you in the future. Every time I rock a party that I think is just not just good, I mean like really good, I save the history report of that party in a folder in my Serato. Now, I'm a Serato user. If you're using Prime or Rekordbox or Virtual DJ or whatever software you're using, you can do this too. I simply take that history report from that event and I make a new crate and I save it. Now I take all of these crates and they're in like a parties folder in my Serato. At the end of every quarter, I group whatever crates I collect into that quarter for that year. And just to be clear, I actually make a new crate for every quarter of every year. So 2023 is going to have 1Q, 2Q, 3Q, and 4Q. Now I use a quarter as a good marker because over the course of a quarter, I might do a series of events that are just stand out and fun and epic and all the things. And what I do at that point is I go through this history for that quarter and I look at the top songs that are played in that quarter and I look at how many times I've played certain songs. And what I try to do is I start looking first in my music library for alternate edits of some of the most played songs in that quarter. If I see a song pop up in this crate multiple times, let's just say Crazy in Love by Beyonce, because it kind of hits a lot of different universes of people at a wedding celebration. I primarily do weddings. So if I see the song popping up multiple times in these different folders and in this master folder, I'm going to search out a different edit of that song that maybe has the beat and the instrumental with a different vocal, or maybe that vocal on a different instrumental, trying to broaden the experience. I might be playing the same music, but it might be a little bit different. It might hit a little different. It might feel a little bit. And I try to pull a couple of edits in a new folder that I make just for inspiration. And that's not it. Just to avoid the song that I see that I might be playing over and over or repetitive at my events, is I then color code these tracks in my Serato a specific way to help me recognize that I might have a different, better, a new version of the song in this inspiration folder. So I might use a color like yellow or red or orange as an indicator for me if I feel or see or recognize that I'm leaning on this song as a crutch, to then search out into my inspiration folder the newer, better, different version of the song, just so I can make my events better. I think doing this is really helpful, and I think it's helped me keep my events super fresh. Now, if you happen to not have a ton of edits, I then go into the music distribution sites that I'm part of: DMS, Club Killers, Headliner Music Pool, Beat Source, DJ City. I might go into all these different pools and I might search out different edits of the most popular songs and download them and put them into my music library. Now, I do this so that I have alternate versions to maybe lean on. Now, I use that song by Beyonce and Jay-Z as an example because it's super popular and it actually is one of the most played songs in my music library. I don't know if I'm proud to say that or not, but it's true. And I always look for different edits, and maybe instead of just pulling one additional edit, I might pull 2 or 3 different edits that give me different avenues to maybe use that music in different ways, whether it be a dance edit, maybe it be a Moonbaton edit, maybe it be an Afrobeat inspired edit or Afro house edit. I try to do different things so that I can maybe use the same music in a different way to help me keep my stuff fresh. Now, what this has done, I believe, is keep my events moving as an evolution moving forward. It's also allowed me to stay creative as a DJ and allowing me to use and experiment with different edits, different remix artists, maybe different versions of songs to help me keep my events moving forward, but in a different way. I think there's a lot of ways that we as DJs can stay inspired. And I think if you're trying to do this like legit for a long time, staying relevant and constantly evolving is a big part of the overall game and will help aid you in longevity for your career and for your business. Now, there are other tools that I use. Another example of just inspiration, I would say, is Crate Hackers. And I have a link in the description underneath this video if you don't know about the Crate Hackers platform. I am a big fan of Crate Hackers. There's a lot of tools on here that are bonus tools for all of the people that subscribe to this platform. And you can get crates, lists, sets, and more that has been compiled not just by other DJs, but by the Crate Hackers community to help you and keep your music library spiced up in a different way. You get access to a lot of content that has been proven to be successful for other DJs and has worked well. Not to mention you get access to a bunch of tools that can help you keep and clean up your music library in a lot of different ways. That's another thing that I do to keep my stuff super fresh all the time. That's not it. I think being a DJ and constantly staying a student of the craft is a really important part of this all. And I think in order to do that, you have to go and check out other DJs, whether they're playing out in bars or clubs, or you need to look at other content found on platforms like YouTube and see what is working for other DJs at their events. It's super important to listen to other DJs' live sets that could be posted on platforms like Mixcloud, or check out other DJs playing live on platforms like Twitch. I think doing this can not only help you as a DJ inspiring creativity, but it could help you keep your events, your music, and all the things that you have going on super fresh and just continue to push your creativity. I think that is a big deal. I've seen a lot of DJs get stale and almost fall out of love with the craft because music didn't move for them. They didn't stay inspired. They didn't experiment with different edits. They've lost the love for the art form, for the craft, for the events that they've been part of as a result of maybe just getting lazy or just standing still. And I think if you want to survive in this industry, you always have to keep moving. You always have to evolve, and you always have to keep your music library scrubbed and on point. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comments, or anything at all, throw it in the comments underneath this video. And I'm going to share with you some videos over here for you to check out about the Crate Hackers community. Again, if you want to get hooked up with Crate Hackers, I've got a link in the description. It's the first link in the description underneath this video, and I hope you check it out. I promise it'll be worth it for you, for your business, and for your future. Anyway, you have questions, comments, or anything at all, comments down below. Be on the lookout for more content coming right here to this channel in the days, weeks, and months ahead. I appreciate you sticking with me to the end of this video, and we'll see you real soon.